Hello, my name is Kaylee Larsen, and last year I was a Rotary Youth Exchange student to Ecuador. I recently got back just about 2 months ago, and all I can say is that it was the most beautiful experience of my life. I spent an entire year living in a culture that I didn't understand. I went there all by myself. I had no family, no friends, just the Rotarians that were there. When I got there, I didn't speak the language, I didn't know my way around, and it takes time. It's like almost learning how to live a completely different life as a completely different person. I had to learn how to make friends again. I had to learn how to speak. I had to learn how to find my way around town. And the time spent doing that was probably the best spent time of my life. The things that I've done are uncountable. I have swam with piranhas. I've swum with sharks. I've seen the Galapagos Islands. I have stayed at an indigenous camp of Incan people. I've seen Incan ruins. And although it doesn't sound like a whole lot in words, these experiences are completely uncomparable to anything that I've experienced in my life. It is absolutely amazing. And I would recommend it to literally anybody. Anybody that can do this. It seems like it's something that you have to be brave to do. You have to be brave to let everything go. But you're not letting it go. You come back. You come back to your old life. And that time that you're spent there will stay with you your entire life. It won't leave you, and you will become this person that you found while you were out there. I lived with several different families, about 6 different families. One being just a single older woman, one being a politician, another couple being, an engineer and a school teacher. And you learn how each person lives their individual lives. My town was in the Amazon region of Ecuador. It had about 30,000 people in it, and there was actually a branch of the Amazon River running through it. And it was separated from the rest of the country. So it in itself was like its own country. We had our own indigenous people, we had our own food, we had our own accent, and we had our own music. Everything else, everything was ours. If you left to a different part of the country, it was like you weren't even in the same place anymore. It's like you weren't even in Ecuador. But you were, and that was the beauty of the country, is that it was just so diverse. And this is diversity that you can't see unless you're willing to explore it. Now I have a lot more confidence than I did before. I would have never been able to do the things that I'm doing now. Now I'm giving speeches, I'm doing projects, and it's just something that, you learn how to become an adult over the years. Also, I've become a lot more responsible in everything that I do. I've become a lot more responsible in schoolwork. I no longer procrastinate, and everything is just, I have it lined up. It's all in order. I know who I am, I know who I want, and I know what I'm looking for. I don't think there's a bigger favor that you can do your country other than being an ambassador for it. To show people that the way they see you, the negative ways that they see your nation are mostly just misconceptions, just from ignorance because you've not experienced it. So when you go there, not only do you understand a new culture, that new culture understands you. You become a part of it and it begins to understand you. And that is the way we form friendships, we form life relationships. And it is the way we make peace.